We have breaking news coming from the Washington Post tonight about President Trump and Russia. John McCormick is senior writer for the Weekly Standard, and Karen Tumulty is a national political correspondent with the Washington Post, and she joins us. Karen, what is the Washington Post breaking?
Well, just a few moments ago, the Post has broken a story written by two of my colleagues, Alan Intis and Ellen Nakashima. And basically what it says is that shortly after then FBI Director Comey revealed that there was an investigation into possible collusion between the Russians and the Trump campaign, that the president asked the Director of National Intelligence and the head of the National Security Agency to publicly deny that there was any evidence of collusion.
This is what I don't get, John, is that why was the president sticking his nose so deeply in this and for Flynn? That's what I don't, that's when, it's like, I said the last time, why does he need a lawyer? Because it seems like everything is on Flynn, everything is on everybody else. There's no one yet who has made the allegation the president himself has done anything wrong. Yet he sure sticks his nose into it now. And apparently, according to this article, is that Rogers documented contemporaneously the breaking news out of the Washington Post.
As for the loyalty to Flynn, I don't know. This is the realm of speculation, maybe psychoanalysis. Was Trump just that loyal?
Well, why isn't he loyal to Manafort? Why isn't he loyal to Roger Stone? Why isn't he loyal to anybody else?
Flynn was very loyal to him all throughout the campaign. I think that even it's been reported that close members of Trump's family thought that loyalty should be repaid. One of the most troubling things in this report just published right now is it seemed to take things a step further than the last report. Last we heard from the FBI memo that Comey reportedly wrote down was that Trump himself said, "I hope you can let this go." What the Washington Post is reporting right now is that in addition to requests, Coates and Rogers senior White House officials sounded out top intelligence officials about the possibility of intervening directly with Comey to encourage the FBI to drop its probe of Michael Flynn. "Can we ask him to shut down the investigation? Are you able to assist in this matter?" one official said of the line of questioning from the White House. Now, again, this is just published right now, but this seems to go a step further than simply saying, "I hope it can go."
It goes to the larger question in all of these stories, and it's really stark in this one by Adam and Ellen, is that the president either doesn't understand the boundaries between his power and that of the investigative agencies, or he doesn't care, that he just doesn't respect those boundaries.
That may very well be true, that either he doesn't know or doesn't care. But I still think it's like, why does he keep going out on a limb, making phone calls for Flynn? I think that's, I don't get that. And I'm big on the loyalty thing, but remember Lewandowski? I mean, he wasn't that loyal to him, and he fired him. I don't fully understand why the loyalty to Flynn.
Because, well, in this case, though,
I think that's suspicious.
But in this case, the issue is whether there was collusion between anyone on his campaign and the Russians. So.
Well, but I mean, the fact that he tries with, apparently, I mean, this is all, we don't know these facts for sure. These are all allegations floating around. We got to hear from Comey when he testifies. But you've got him going to Comey, you've got him going to Coates, you've got him going to Rogers, and we supposedly have contemporaneous notes with Comey, contemporaneous notes with Rogers, unknown about Coates. And, I mean, he's awful busy doing that. I mean, that takes some time. I mean, why is he so busy? I mean, that's where I'm hung up.
Well, it's clear that the president believes that, first of all, he's potentially in jeopardy here. People who are close to him are potentially in jeopardy here. But he also has personalized this as basically questioning the entire legitimacy of his election.
I think Karen really gets something there, that we do know that Trump is very, very frustrated with this narrative that he only won because of...
Makes sense. So it's not about loyalty to Flynn. It's about if the narrative about the integrity of the election and whether he's legitimate or not. Which is it?
One possible explanation. There could be more than one possible explanation. I think it could be both. But we do know that he is very frustrated by any hint that he didn't win this fair and square. The power of his coalition. I mean, he talks about the Electoral College map all the time, and so any hint that the Russians intervened in that hand in the election really missed him. I don't think that's true. Furthermore, I don't think that actually played a decisive role, but it really bothers him. We know that for a fact.
Well, and also the fact is that whenever he's been pushed on this, he lashes back with this is a bunch of whiny Democrats trying to justify why Hillary Clinton didn't win.
Well, I hate to be so Pollyanna about it, but if you got nothing to worry about, let's have at it. Let's have all the facts out there. You know, and not, I mean, that's where you get to the point where it's like, you know, if you think you're being falsely accused or something, let's get the facts out. You know, and then when people don't want the facts out, I realize that, you know, things can be distorted, but he's not asking for all the facts out, at least not right now.
Well, and the what matters a lot more than the why, I think.
Hey there, I'm Chris Hayes from MSNBC. Thanks for watching MSNBC on YouTube. If you want to keep up to date with the videos we're putting out, you can click subscribe just below me or click over on this list to see lots of other great videos.